Ken, this article that the guys handed me right before the show, they said you talked about it on your show earlier, is probably worth talking about. The Great Resignation.
Yeah. Surveys are saying that American workers, up to 40% of the workforce in America, is looking to change jobs this year. So here we are as we are approaching, halfway through, and they're going, hey, I'm going to make a move. So you're going to see this in 2021 and 2022. A lot of people changing jobs. You talk about 25% is the low end of the survey. 40%, that's an extraordinary number of people who are saying, you know what? It's time to make a change. And certainly the pandemic had a lot to do with that.
Brought on by the pandemic, giving you a philosophical reset and saying, life's too short to work at something I hate with people I hate.
That's right. Here's what happens. So we know that change is one of the greatest concerns for any human being. Change is scary. It has all this unknown. And so change is really, really ugly. However, when a forced change happens to you, so let's take the pandemic. And it was a massive change for people in arguably the largest area of their life. You think about time you spend at home with family, friends, sleeping. You think about work. That's the thing you spend most time on in your life. And so when there's a forced change, you didn't have any choice. You were sent home, either furloughed, laid off, or you were working from home. So now all of a sudden you're confronting a change that you had no choice over, and now you're dealing with that change. And so then we begin to go, oh, wow, this is huge. What other parts of my life would I like to change? And I think that's what has happened collectively. People are going, well, I had to deal with this. What would it look like if I actually worked in a place that I really love? What if I did work that mattered deeply to me? What would I have to do? What if I changed some things to be able to get qualified to make more money? What if I paid off debt? And I think you're seeing people are going, you know what? I think it's time. And I'm going to move. Here's what's interesting with this. 40% of American workers are considering moving into something else, so they're going to quit their current job. And you got 9.3 million jobs, Dave, that are open right now. And so it is a good time is the point, because companies are needing talent. They want talent.
Yeah, but if you're one of these companies with no soul,
you can take advantage of people.
And no, people aren't going to come.
No,
you're going to end up with a labor shortage.
Well, we already have that. Absolutely, it's happening.
I mean, you're going to end up not being able, because these folks are. What we're saying is that because of the pandemic, they said life's too short, and that's what the surveys are indicating.
Yep.
That they're not going to go to work for a company where life's too short again.
That's true.
They're going to go. They want to plug into something where they matter, where the work matters, and where it's something that they actually have a freaking talent at. That they're not just there to collect a check.
That's right. They have realized life is too short.
Crusade-driven organizations like Ramsey.
That's it. See, we all long to
I think
make a
we'll
difference.
benefit from this.
We will benefit from it. I'm going to tell you this, the Ken Coleman Show and Ramsey Solutions, we're positioned to help a lot of people make this move, because now they need to know what they're looking for. Some of them don't know. They're just going, this isn't it. And so what we teach every day, as you know, Dave, on the Ken Coleman Show is, hey, you use talent as your tool. Your talent are premium tools. You do work you love. We call that passion. You just love the work. And then that work creates a result that matters deeply to you. So when we hire people at Ramsey Solutions, here's what you got to be. You got to be a crusader. You have to be deeply, deeply committed to the results of hope, practical paths forward for people to turn their life around, whether it be on the Dr. John Deloney Show with your mental, emotional health, the Ken Coleman Show, turn your career around or turn your money life around. And so when you come here, you better be missional, and you better care about the result of life change, hope, practical steps forward for people.
Well, you won't make it through the interview process, and if you did, you won't fit in.
No, if you lie to us,
if you want to just collect
you
a check,
will be exposed, because this is a different place.
Yeah. We were talking about that this morning, and Steph, this is how we do things.
Yeah.
And not everybody needs to be a we.
That's true.
So you may, if you want to just say, well, I've got a degree in X, and so I have a talent.
Yeah.
And you should just pay me for delivering on that talent.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
Nope. That's why we're getting so many developers coming.
Oh, yeah.
Because we work a developer 40 hours a week, not 80.
That's right.
And we work a developer where they're writing code doing something that matters. Yeah. And so when they woke up during the pandemic, they didn't wake up and go, I hate my job. They woke up and went, man, we've got a lot of people need our help.
Yeah. That's exactly right. And so they're going, hey, I know that if I'm in here in this company coding, that it is going to be directly tied to transformation.
See, I think that's
That's what everybody wants, is to make a difference in their
so,
work.
So the net result will be, for the economy overall, if this transition is accurate, if this survey is accurate, will be a huge increase in productivity, because people will leave jobs in bad situations that they are not good at, that they're not passionate about, and go plug into something, A, that they're good at, and B, they're passionate about, in a better situation.
That's right.
And they'll produce more.
Way more.
Which goods and services, which will help the economy overall. So really, if everyone followed the Ken Coleman rule and got in something where their talent and their passion was aligned with what they were doing every day, then the economy would boom even more.
Productivity rises and durability increases. People stay longer. Tenure. People will stay in a place where they go, my work matters. The company sees me. And Dave, you just touched on this. Underneath all of this is a massive warning to leaders and to companies that if you don't give people a connection to their work, if they can't see that you care deeply about them, because they could be in their sweet spot, talent, passion, mission aligned. But if you have a crappy culture, they will leave you. They will leave you, and you better have a place that is healthy, and you better have a place that is dominated by leaders who care for their people, and people feel like, hey, you see me. I'm not just doing work that matters to me, but I matter to you, because you share how we collectively, everybody at Ramsey Solutions, matters to the world out there. That's what's special about this place. And companies that don't figure this out, you're going to lose talent at an alarming rate, and the companies that figure this out, Dave, are going to explode. They're going to grow like crazy.
Yeah. And one of the things that they came to the conclusion that I disagree with was that the worker is now demanding that they work from home.
Yeah, well, those people are going to lose.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Bad idea, by the way.
It's not going to work.
Yeah.
It hasn't worked.
You could try that.
All of the data is in.
That's right.
And work from home doesn't equal work.
No.
Getting done.
Can't have a great culture if everybody's separated all the time.
Yeah, and we're seeing major companies that thought they were going to go that way swinging back now again. This is the third time we've gone through this. Watch this wave go back and forth. And I've been unpopular every time because we don't work from home. We work from here with human beings in the building where we can see each other.